Hi Geeks and Gamers, welcome to Archives Media. E3 just ended and we got some big insights on the future of Microsoft and Xbox. And besides the subtle announcement that Microsoft is in the early planning stages of making a new console, we also got some pretty big announcements, or updates on games that we are already excited about. That being said, let's look at the best new games coming out on the Xbox One. Number 5. Ori and the Will of Wisps. Ori and the Blind Forest was a hit game and an overall surprise take on the metroidvania style of gameplay. While this sequel actually was teased last year, we got to see a lot more of this game this year at E3, and it looks great, and it actually looks like a proper step in the right direction in regards to producing a sequel. Players will control Ori, a guardian spirit, and players must platform and solve puzzles to proceed through the game. This game looks like it will have a beautiful art direction, and the soundtrack hopefully will be just as good as the first one, and I really can't wait to get my hands on it. And while this game might not be a AAA title, it's still one of those games that I'm really excited for, and it's kind of a piece of art in its own right, and that's pretty cool. Number 4. Forza Horizon 4. While it seems like a new Forza game is coming out every year now, we still can't help to be excited for a new entry in the Horizon series. This game is going to feature 450 different cars and will allow players to create their own races. They also showcased a pretty unique synchronized shared world with other players, which is a unique new twist on what we're already used to. The game will have changing seasons too, and there are plans to add later expansion packs, and that's something cool for players who play these games for a long time. And while this game might not be for everyone, for car lovers, this game looks awesome. And the presentation this year was definitely far better than other presentations of the Forza games we've seen in the past. Number 3. Crackdown III. This game was originally announced all the way back at E3 2014, with the intentions of the game being released in 2016. But after numerous delays, it looks like we're finally going to see this game release early next year. The game will hold on to a lot of the main aspects of the previous Crackdown games, but introduce new organizations that you'll get to dismantle. The story takes place 10 years after Crackdown 2, and it's up to you to take down a terrorist organization that killed the power around the entire world. Oddly enough, the destruction engine in this game will be different in multiplayer than it will be in single player, but at the very least the game has always looked promising. The destructible environments are going to be really cool on this generation of hardware as opposed to the Xbox 360, so we're looking forward to it. Here's to hoping that this game doesn't get delayed again. Number 2. Gears 5. Gears of War had a pretty unique announcement at E3 2018. We saw the announcement of Gears Pop and Gears Tactics, which are unique in their own rights, one being a Gears of War game that has pop figures, and the other one being a tactical strategy game for the PC only. But honestly, fans of the Gears of War series would have been pretty upset if that's the only announcement we got. Fortunately enough, we finally got an announcement for Gears 5, and it looks like it's going to take place quite a while after the events of Gears of War 4. And while it looks like it's set in a later time, it looks like this game is going to dive into a lot of the atmospheres that we haven't gotten to see in previous Gears of War titles. And with this game still not officially coming out until maybe later next year, hopefully by then this game will be polished and well-rounded and will maybe revive the Gears of War franchise a little bit more. And finally, number 1, Halo Infinite. Finally, after years of waiting, Halo is coming back, and this time, it looks like it will be bigger than ever. Powered by the Slipspace engine, which has been made just for Halo, this game looks artistically amazing. From what we saw of the trailer, it really can paint alive and active environments in a game like something we've really never seen before. And with a design that's reminiscent to that of the level Halo from the original Combat Evolved, it can't help but to look extremely promising. We also can catch some really small details in Master Chief's armor, which suggest what the art style of Halo is going to look like moving forward. For instance, the visor of Master Chief's helmet resembles more of that of Halo 2 and Halo 3, which is quite a bit different from the newer Halo 4 and Halo 5 art style that fans for the most part weren't too fond of. We also see that Master Chief finally has a black undersuit, which was something fans had been begging for the future art direction. And with the appearance of Master Chief and the overall environment looking reminiscent to the older Halo games, fans can't help but to hope that this Halo game is going to be a return to roots game. And to further that hope even more, the soundtrack sounds absolutely amazing and in line with the best Halo games, and that makes Halo fans everywhere pretty excited. And while it might be a while before we finally do see this title, this might be the game that saves Halo. Well, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button down below and leave a comment with what game at the Xbox conference got you the most excited. And are you going to get Xbox's new console whenever that does come out? Let us know down below, and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified every time we upload new videos here at Archives Media. We'll see you all next time.